Felicitous greetings, fellow fanatics. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Fanatic, and today I'm taking a look at The Market, a filler-length economic game by Anthem Creations. Before we begin, please keep two things in mind. Firstly, a single set plays up to 2 players, but you can get 2 sets in order to play with up to 4. Secondly, please note that I do consider the designer of this game to be a friend. While I will always endeavor to give my honest opinions about any game that I review, do keep that in mind as you watch this. To set up, each player will take 3 temporary resource cards, representing Compost, Synthlight, and Fiddleheads. The first player starts without any, but the second player will get to take one of their choice at the start of the game. Players will then shuffle the 12-card deck of permanent resources, and they're ready to begin. I hope you weren't expecting a time-lapse setup this time around. On a player's turn, they may take one of 3 actions. The Gather action allows a player to accrue temporary resources. To do this, they simply take 2 resources of their choice. Either one each of 2 different ones, or 2 of a single resource. The first few turns often consists of players simply gathering resources in preparation to buy permanent resources. So let's skip ahead a few turns. In our example, each player has taken 3 turns at this point. Now play is back to the first player and they're ready to begin exploring. When a player explores, they take the top card of the market deck and reveal it. In this case, it's a permanent Synthlight resource that would give 3 hope to the player who purchases it. First player to 10 hope wins the game. In order to purchase it, they would need to spend 1 Compost, 3 Fiddleheads, and 3 Synthlight. If the first player could afford it, they'd be able to purchase it immediately. However, since they lack the Fiddleheads and Synthlight, they're unable to do so. They may immediately take a look at a second card from the deck in the same manner. Once again, if they could afford it, they would be able to purchase it immediately. However, once again, they do not have sufficient resources. During an Explore action, if you reveal 2 cards but do not take either, then you instead immediately gain 1 temporary resource of your choice. The third action you may take is the Purchase action. To do this, you simply spend resources that you already have to purchase a card that's already been revealed. In this case, the second player has exactly enough resources to buy the temporary Fiddlehead resource. So they'll set all of their resources to 0 and add it to their stockpile. This not only gives them 3 hope, a significant stepping stone toward victory, it also means that they'll have 1 free Fiddlehead each turn. This means that any future cards which cost Fiddleheads will be easier for them to acquire. Rules are also included for a solo variant. Instead of competing with another player, you'll simply be trying to reach 15 hope. However, the rules have a fair bit of changes. There are now 4 actions instead of 3, and Explore and Gather have both been changed a bit. When you declare a Gather action, you'll draw a card into your hand. On a future turn, you can use cards in your hand to perform a Sell action. This discards the card in order to give you temporary resources equal to the card's cost. In this case, 3 Compost, 2 Fiddleheads, and 4 Synthlight. However, temporary resources always have a maximum of 3. Anything beyond that is wasted. When you explore, you'll simply take the top card of the deck and reveal it. However, in single player mode, the market has a size limit of 3. In order to take another Explore action, you'll either have to purchase one of the available cards or discard one before drawing a new one. And finally, you have the Purchase action, which acts identically to before, simply allowing you to pay resources in order to gain a card that's in the market. Component-wise, there's not that much to talk about. The cards are of decent thickness, and the artwork is quite nice. That being said, there is only 1 piece of art for each resource, which does make the game look a little repetitive. And it certainly lives up to its claim of being a pocket game. As you can see here, the 2 boxes combined are about the same size as ultra-tiny Epic Galaxies. All in all, I find the market to be a satisfying little experience. It may not feel as big or grand as Splendor, but at 1/3 the MSRP and taking less than 1/3 of the time, it does a respectable job of giving a similar feel in a much smaller package. Does it replace Splendor for me? No. But that's not the job of a filler game in the first place. It's quick to play and easy to teach, and that's what it's meant to be. In conclusion, I find the market to be worthy of a solid 7.3 out of 10. If you're interested in purchasing the market or learning more, links are included in the description. But what about you? What do you think of the market? What filler games do you enjoy? If you got any questions, remarks, or opposing points of view, leave them in the comments down below. And please remember to like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell. Until next time, farewell, fellow fanatics. Thank you again for watching. I have plenty more to share with you if you're interested. You can click up here above my head to subscribe to my channel. You can click over here on my monitor to see the most recent video that I've worked on. Or if you prefer, you can click up here to open this mysterious vault and see what video that the YouTube algorithm has picked just for you.